President Joe Biden and Speaker Kevin McCarthy remain far apart on a deal to avert a default in early June. Although both sides called Monday's meeting at the White House productive, our Joe St. George has a look at why getting a deal between the two leaders is just step one. Any deal would still have to go through Congress.
Well, the state of debt limit negotiations seem to change by the hour, but what isn't changing is how a debt limit bill would have to get through Congress. In the House, 218 votes are needed. In the Senate, 60 votes are needed to avoid the filibuster. The most likely scenario here is that a deal cut by President Biden and Speaker McCarthy generates enough Republican and Democrat support to get through both chambers. Again, if the two men are able to strike a deal. Notice I didn't say unanimous support. That's because it's very likely that some progressive Democrats vote ultimately against this bill if new things like work requirements are added. That's what many conservatives want, work requirements for some low-income assistance programs like SNAP. Meanwhile, there's a number of conservatives here on Capitol Hill who may vote no because they don't think the budget is being cut enough. This delicate dance to come up with the right number of Democrats and Republicans will have to also go through a rule put in place this year by Republicans in the House that legislation can't be voted on unless it's been released for at least 72 hours. And Speaker McCarthy has said he will not waive that rule. That matters because Secretary of the Treasury Janet Yellen continues to advise Congress that the country could default as early as June 1st unless Congress acts, although Goldman Sachs has advised their investors that a true default could occur a bit later, perhaps June 8th or 9th, so there may be some wiggle room. Whenever a default would happen, the Treasury would have to start prioritizing what gets paid and what doesn't. That could impact everything from Social Security checks to Medicare to paychecks for the military and federal workers. Now, we were curious, can history teach us anything about what's going on behind closed doors? We spoke with Neil Bradley, who worked for the House Majority Leader back in 2011. That was the last time there was a major debt limit fight in this country. He gave us a sense of what lawmakers are actually thinking during made-for-TV photo ops like this.
They're thinking about what's going to happen in the real meeting. But everyone else is thinking about, okay, what are we going to do? What's our strategy when the cameras leave the room?
When you were working for the Majority Leader back in 2011, would he say one thing in public and then go behind closed doors, shut the door, and say something totally different?
I don't know that people would say something totally different, but the tone would certainly change. You know, there is a period in negotiations where publicly you're sticking to your talking points, right? And you're not going to negotiate in public.
Joe St. George, Scripps News, Washington.